Uh-huh. It's rainy. Holy, it's not going to stop raining. It said 43 minutes it'll stop raining. That was 2 hours ago. Lying, Google. Hey, shut up. Oh, it's fine, yeah, Jack. It's peaceful. Supposed to be working. Hey, George. With a J. Nope, I'm in North Dakota. Touchy bananas. Well, this don't help harvesting sugar beets, I'll tell you that right now. Son of a biatch. Subscribe, like, and share. Oh, cheers, gang. Oh, I like rain too, just not when I'm trying to trying to work and harvest sugar beets because then you don't get to do it. And I stay here a couple of weeks. I'm 300 miles from my house. It's good money. I always come back. I'm from here, but I always I always come back every year for like years and years just to do this. And now it's raining and it's putting a damper on it. Hey, Robert. That happens to be my name. The old demon child's out there saying hi. Uh-huh. Well, I'm supposed to be working until 2:30 from 2 last night. That's why I'm up hauling sugar beets. It's harvest time over here. And the rain put the stop to that. So it's all right. It should clear up. It said it was going to stop raining in 42 minutes. That was 2.5 hours ago. Google. Ah, Drayton. I'm in Fargo Moorhead area. I know where Drayton is. We wired the grain elevators over there. My dad did about when I was a kid. I helped him. I don't live here anymore. I'm from the Minnesota side, like Dilworth, Glendon area. But I live in South Dakota and I drive here every year. I stay at my mom and dad's most of the time, but if it's too late, I don't go to their house and wake them up. I just don't do it. So I'll stay at the parking lot or the rest stop or whatever. This ain't no big deal. But I can't sleep because I've been up and sleep all day. You know what I mean? I got the 2 to 2, but I go there at 1 and leave at 3 probably because people don't show up sometimes. Oh, your last year? I've been to La Crosse. I bought a Harley there one time from a guy. That was in 2010, I think it was. I was there. Oh, your first year first. Okay. I thought it said last. I was like, huh? Yeah, it's all right, ain't it? Would you just come up where you staying or how you got someone you're staying with over there? That's quite a haul to haul sugar beets. RV, yeah. Yeah, usually I just stay at that my mom and dad's, which is a couple miles away here, but like I said, I ain't gonna go wake them up. They're old now. I kind of feel like it'd be disrespect. They told me don't worry about it, but I do, so I just don't go there if I'm late. I'll go there in the daytime and go to sleep. You know, after done. I don't. You know, I've been doing this for shit though since I was 19 and I'm 50. And I don't care what shift they give me. The night shift pays more because nobody wants to do it. And half the time there's guys that just don't show up. They think they can do this job and then they don't show up after a couple of days because they tired or something. Yeah, I drive. I can drive tractors. I feed where at home I fed cattle and you know loaded what the hell the payloader. I done that. I done all kind. I can run any machine. The only thing I never ran was a track. Oh, that's all I never run anything with tracks beside the skid steer. Yeah, I drive and then I guess I topped them one year because that guy didn't show up. Now the tractor's all GPS anyway, so all you gotta do is set it and it'll lift them and whatever. You know, the tractor will be fine. It steers itself. Yeah, yeah. I'm a couple years behind you, but I've been hauling beats around here for since I was like 19 or 18, somewhere in there. I haul silage where I live, and I haul potatoes over that way. And well, I live right on the South Dakota North Dakota border, so I'm straight down from Bismarck. And I haul potatoes out of for Kavanaugh Foods or some shit like that. 27 miles from my house. This is 250, 300 miles. I'm in North Dakota, Minnesota. Yeah, yep. The GPS, yep. Yeah, I know. I used to. I've been a mechanic my whole life. I heavy equipment or trucks, cars, whatever. I had my own shop in Bismarck for quite a while, but yeah, I don't work. I worked on the tractors like 7410s and shit like that. But this new shit, I don't know. It's got about fucking 50,000 miles of wiring in it. All that bullshit in there. Fucking PTO won't stay on if you. The first one I said, PTO won't stay on if you get out of the chair, so you have to hit the bypass thing on the screen or whatever. And then it's always looking for wants to be hooked up to Wi-Fi and shit. And if you don't do it, then that new 4x4 tractor, it's a John Deere. The battery dies if you don't start it at least once a week. The batteries will be all dead. Stupid as shit. The battery gotta have like a like you gotta use the main. If I don't know if that one has one, if it has a main shut off or not. You walk away from it, you gotta you gotta go shut the main off so it don't kill the batteries or some shit. That's the dumbest thing ever. Should be able to, if you want to start it 2-3 weeks down the road, it should start, not be dead. Yeah, it has like the screen's in there like a 20-inch TV for crying out loud. Yeah, shit. You have to learn it or else you don't know how to run that fucking tractor. Then you really feel dumb. After you running tractors your whole life, you gotta figure out that shit or else you'll be looking dumb. Yeah, yeah. That's why I kind of got out of my shop is because I'm I got all the knowledge up to 215 on 2015 on the vehicles and stuff like that. Because I go to class every couple 3 weeks or whatever it was. And anyways, and it's got more and more and more. I'm like, I got more time in class than I'm working. I'm like, no, I'm done with this shit. I'm gonna sell it. Fuck it. And I have the scan tool I bought. Well, that was the last one. Now they got the computers, but I had that Snap-on Modus. Well, that's 10 grand, and then you got to have about 10 grand in programs in it, or else you're not gonna figure nothing out. And then they don't tell you shit half the time, anyways, because it's just the base point of the codes is it gets you an idea, and that's probably not even what's wrong with it. There's that code. You know the deal if you worked on shit. Oh yeah, the automatic semi. The first one I drove, I drive an old piece of shit one because it has a 9-speed in it. But the first one I drove, it still had a clutch pedal. So when you go to stop sign, you fucking push the clutch and on automatic. But now they're better, I guess. But I kind of find it hard to keep your momentum up if you're you got to keep it in first gear if you're running along that tractor, or else it'll just keep on shifting and ruin the fucking transmission. Yeah, the one with the clutch. I was like, what the fuck is that? Well, you got to push that when you come to a stop. I was like, well, it's an automatic. What do you mean? You just push the brake. Well, technically. I'm like, holy shit. Then the other ones I drove, that was an international that had that. Then they had newer internationals. Now they're all automatic, but except for that one I'll drive that 9-speed up because nobody else will. I don't give a shit. It shifts smooth too. That truck is worn out, but it shifts no grindage. You know how some of them are finicky and you're trying to accelerate and we're trying to get the right fucking RPM to get it to go in gear. You couldn't find it on some of them. You just be hitting gears, grinding. Okay, lower RPM, easier to shift. Higher RPM, easier to shift. Some of them are funny like that. Yeah, that automatic with the clutch thing is okay after you got used to it, but it was weird, yeah. Not shifting and pushing in the clutch when you come to a stop. Oh yeah. Oh, you got a big one. I had a south wind, and then we just got rid of what the hell was it? I don't know. It was a 2016 smaller RV. It had a V10 in it. It's all right. It's a three E350 or whatever the hell it was. But that south one I had, it had a John Deere chassis and Ford drivetrain in it. I didn't know they even had a John Deere chassis in them things in that south one. It said it right in the books. I was confused. No, I don't live in a car. No, only sometimes when I'm out here working, that's about it. I have my own house and shit. I'm just 300 miles away from home. It's good money, that's why I'm here. Plus, I'm from here. So I visit my mom and dad when I'm here. Yeah, it is okay. And it did it did do fairly decent on mileage for a big box going down the highway. Yeah, it's good money. Yeah. Plus I'm gonna haul corn from. I always do that too, haul corn, and I haul silage. I feed cattle, and then I'll work on some cars here and there, and I get some jobs. You know, I make enough. Well, that's what it is. A box going down the highway. That south wind, it had I don't remember if it was a 1990, I think it was. I haven't had it for over 10 years, but I mean, that thing it was like a 3-bedroom or whatever. It had a 460 in it. It was automatic, but like I said, it had the John Deere chassis, and then it had like 3 emergency brakes. So if something with your hydraulic brakes went out, it went to electric, and then then it went to like a manual or whatever. I didn't really look at it because I was confused by that. I was like, huh? But yeah, it had a couple power steering pumps on it. Yeah, I gave mine up when I moved to South Dakota because I didn't think I'd need it. Now I need it. Now they want you to have a class for it. And I'm like, what do you mean class? I already had one. I let you guys take it back because I didn't figure I'd be needing to pay that extra $100 and some a year or whatever it is and then go have a medical deal every medical card. So why would I want to do that? Well, I need it now, damn it. Because over there you can haul grain, corn, whatever, soybeans, and make the same amount of money as you do beets, but that's full time. See? Yeah, you don't need one there's ways around it. I mean, like I haul silage and then corn over there too, but this year he asked me if I want to do corn. I said, yeah. I'm going to do that too then. I'll stay here I'll stay here 6 weeks, I said. And now this rain came, and I don't know what the fuck the deal is going to be. They got the beet carts, those Amity beet carts with the tracks on it. They got like 3 or 4 of them damn things, so they'll probably be having to use them instead of getting trucks stuck every 30 seconds. Because some guys, they don't know how to clean out the tires. You let off the throttle and it'll clean out the tires. You get some more traction, grab a gear. That's why I don't like automatics either. No grabbing no fucking gears on them. Yeah, you can haul. Yeah, it's legal because you're a farmhand when you're hauling beets. It's a temporary deal. It's a legal thing. You can learn how to drive a big rig. And some of these guys are going 30 miles an hour. I said, hey, you're going to be on a highway. I said, you're going to be causing someone to wreck, stupid ass. I said, you got to go at least the speed limit. You can't go 30 miles an hour because someone's going to come in and crash into your ass on the highway. No one pays attention these days. I'll be looking all the time. A couple of them were taking the loaded road back. And I come on. I'm like, yeah, you're going to ram into me, dumbass. Because they're narrow roads. Yeah, I can't back up, grinding gears. And don't, yeah, this farmer, he don't want none of those guys. I can, but he don't want none of them driving, backing nothing up because of they don't know how. 80% of them don't know how, so he's like, don't back up. He'll get on that radio and say it if he sees them too. Or they'll be trying to slam it, go forward and slam the brakes on the drop so they don't have to do any scraping or whatever. And yeah, but they, you know, you can do it, but the way they were doing, just holy shit, my truck will blow out of the fucking thing. Santino. Yeah. I just thought about that Cross, Wisconsin. Yeah, bought that motorcycle there. That was, geez, and I got a good deal too. It was way less. It's way less than what it's worth. He's just trying to get rid of it because he was getting one of those big D's. You know, the D-Wars. Yeah, you should be able to, you know, if you're going to want to be big, Billy Big Rigger, you better be able to back the shit up. You better be able to drive a clutch, stick, 9-speed at least. You don't be pampered with fucking automatics. Nobody knows what a 3 on the tree is anymore either. Son of a bitch. What's that? Never mind. That's what I learned to drive on, basically. Never. 1991, I was still in high school till the next year. I was like 17 years old then. Because I'm not from here. Oh, I'm from here, but I don't live here. I live in South Dakota. I'm in Minnesota. I'm hauling sugar beets. My mom and dad live a few miles away. It's late. I don't go there and disturb them when it's late. So, because they're old now. So I'll just sit in the parking lot. And I'm up because the night shift. I slept damn near all day today at home. I went home and I come back because of this, and I thought it was going to be done. McDonald's. No, I was at the rest stop in Moorhead, but there's too many. Last time I slept in a car there. I woke up and some dude was staring at me in the window I'll show you. I got one of those other things that has projectiles that come out of it, but I was about ready to give him one of these. That was fucking weird, that guy. I woke up and he's fucking staring at me, the son of a bitch. Fucking gay or what the fuck his deal was. Who knows? He might have went Buffalo Bob and wanted my skin. It's all right, but there's a bunch of people are living there. It's the one like it's in the center of Moorhead, right on the interstate there, and it's a nice rest area, but it's kind of, well, I was recording them a couple years ago. They had blankets all over the top of their car. And I said, look at that. They got a blanket car, keeping it warm or whatever. Someone got all pissy pants. Stop recording them. You don't have their permission. The fuck? What? I said, it's a public place. What do you mean I want to have I don't need their fucking permission. That's something got all bent about it. I'm like, oh my God, Karen, give it up already. Worrying about, I said, I'm staying here too. Hey, there's sunfish. I can't go to bed. How can I go to bed when I do the night shift? I slept all day. That was bedtime. Motherfucker. You're gonna get one of them zaps. You want one too. You want one of these? Fucking ding, 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 ding. Fucking seatbelt. I ain't even driving. There, are you happy, Ford? Fucking Ford's doing that bullshit. Used to be able to bypass that nonsense. Now they got it in the seat and the fucking back and all over, old sensor everywhere. Sensor for your asshole and everything else. Don't worry about cussing because people get offended. They get offended about everything. Especially when they're sitting in their mom's basement for the last 20 fucking years. Keyboard warrioring. Right, sunfishins. Don't worry about, Mom, the internet bill's not paid. Mom, bring me some food. Or grandma, mom or grandma gotta bring them something. Can't even get up and wash a fucking dish. Well, anyhow. Or whatever the fuck they are. Grandma, my shoe's untied. Help me. Hot pockets. make me a fucking Popeye. How disrespectful, and they bring him a fucking Popeye anyway. Fuck that, I'd smash it at him. Fucking, here's your fucking Popeye. I'm still jacked up on Mountain Dew. I'll piss my pants and everything. That's sunfish. You don't even know how to do it. This Ford's done more burnouts than you ever seen in your whole life. And I'm not even a Ford guy. This has been a good one though. for the price. In fact, I bought it here, well, 5-6 years ago. And I'll put over 110,000 on it. Of beatings. I took this fucker thing to Texas and back. I've had it in Wisconsin, I had it in Iowa, I had it in Washington. Shit, and it's good. It gets good on fuel, good on gas because it's got high gears in it. At 75 mile an hour, it's about 1,800 RPM. Well, I had F-350s and because I had a Chevy 4-door 1-ton dually with that 454. It was pretty new back then, and I needed it to. I had this trailer that had the double dualies on the axles and gooseneck, and it barely pulled that son of a bitch with something on there. So I went and got me a 99 or a 2000 F-350 4-door with a 7.3 in it. And that fucking pull it up and down sideways on them anywhere I wanted to go. But that Chevy I had, that was fucking garbage. Didn't even have any miles on it. I never had a 454 that was gutless like that. But I got a 68 Chevy, and I drive that every day. When I ain't driving it here, someone will steal it. Someone stole this old piece of shit last year. I got it back in 20 hours because I graduated with the guy that's the sheriff here. He got it back right away. I don't know how the hell they found it in less than 20 hours. Less than 30, I should say. There isn't nothing those people couldn't do, whoever took it. There wasn't nothing they could do to it that I haven't done already. You know, except for smoke coilies in here. That's the whole floor was full of tin foils, and the back seat was completely full of stolen brand new stuff. The cops asked me if it was mine. I said, that shit ain't mine. Stole all my camera gear, my drones, my tools. About $5,000 worth of shit they got. Maybe a little more. Yeah, this thing must have like a 242s or 342s or something. I don't know what the gears are in here, but they're long legs because that some bitch, and it's got power. I mean, it's not like it's underpowered or nothing. Yeah, my 68, that thing had the original gears were like a 410. But I think they call them like a 512. It had that Eaton in there, H05 Eaton or H02 Eaton, whatever the hell it is. You can't get parts for it. So I put Dana 60 in there. And it's still too low geared. I want the first gear to be no granny. I want it to be first. Because then it'll get mileage. It got 20, it's a 327, so it's got the go. It don't need all the lowest gears because I'm not pulling out stumps. I think they're 373 in there now, but it's still cranking $3,000 on the RPMs at 70 or something, 60, 65, somewhere in there. Mopar, no car. That's not even a Jeep anymore. It's Mopar. That's not a Jeep. That's a Mopar engine. You know what a real Jeep is? None of that fancy pants bullshit. They ain't even what they're supposed to be. They got Jeep SUVs that couldn't go through a fucking water puddle. Jeeps were made for rock climbing and shit. Like that little, what the hell was that thing? That international, it had an international harvester in it. A Scout. That son of a bitch had 3 shifters in it. With a high, low, and whatever on the 4-wheel. That son of a bitch, you could keep that thing floored all day. And the top of the cab came off of it, so you could have a convertible. Oh yeah, my uncle's got a something like that, same body style you're talking about, but he's got a fuel injected 350 in it, and then he had a big block in it first, but then it's strictly for rock climbing or whatever, and it's orange with flames on it and shit. Calls it the ditch bitch. I think he's got like 38-inch swampers or some shit like that on. I haven't seen it for years. They don't have no top. They don't have no doors. It's got like a S10 steering column in it. It's got electric fans, and I think the radiator might be back on the roll bars. I'm not sure. But it's a 60s, late 60s Jeep CJ5 or whatever it is. We had another, my friend had another one, and he rolled it so the body was shit on it. So he took and put a Chevette body, a 2-door Chevette on top of it. That thing would ride wheelies. He had to put a wheelie bar in the fucking thing. I don't know what he ever did with that fucking thing. It was crazy looking. He used to do all the mud bogs and all that kind of shit. I did too. I had a couple of those. I had more square bodies than I could count, over 100 of them, and I had lifted. Lifted them with the Rancho or that big dick suspension or whatever, and all that shit. Always 4-wheeling. I haven't done that for years. I should be doing that. That was fun. I got a 2003 Silverado with a cab going off of it because it's a piece of shit. It smells like piss in there. From whoever had, but I'm gonna put something on that chassis. Another straight axle. Use a regular axle on the front end of that thing instead of that independent bullshit. yeah. Like, those fuckers don't turn me on. Everyone's all into them fucking things. I was like, nah. The only thing I couldn't get was like a 67 to 72 that wasn't rusted out. Well, I got one for $1,000, and I've had it for, I don't know, 13 years or something like that. And there's videos on it. And it ain't rotted nowhere. It's got surface patina shit or whatever you want to call it. I clear coated it. Someone got all bent on YouTube about that. Said I wasn't a car guy. Another car guy failure. But the floors, the bolts that hold the cab on, they look like brand new. I put that kill mat sound deadener shit down. I redid the seat and put a new dash pad and a bunch of other shit I did to it. But I haven't painted it because it'd take, I don't want any dents in it. It's got farmer dings in it, small ones you can't see. Can't barely see, but if you painted it, you'd see them. So I leave it the way it is, and it had like 90 something. That thing had like 85,000 on it, and that was the factory miles, the original. It's got 117, and I drive it now. I drive it all the time. All summer. Thought about put one of those S10 out of an S10 like a 5-speed in it instead of changing the rear end, but that fucking thing is that eating, you can't even get parts for it, so there's no point in doing that. Bondo, yeah. Yeah, Kmart Bondo. Kmart Bondo and a whole lot of it. I had a 65 Mustang. It was the Bondo machine, and I didn't even do it. I would look good, so I bought it for like 500 bucks. 289, three on the floor. And that fuck, after 2 years, that fucker started dropping off pounds. I bet you it was double in body weight. Yeah, fuck. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, now I'm gonna have to go. I don't know anyone around. I know people from high school here, but I don't have any. I think I have a friend around here. Maybe I'll visit him. But other than that, my mom and dad, my brother, and my sister. But I don't want to hang out all day there. Half a day. Fuck, I came here to work. I didn't come here to sit in the fucking rain. Just mean I'll be here longer. I was cutting into my fundage. It ain't. It's not free. You gotta eat. You got gas. You got. You know what I mean. I don't want to. I'm pinching because I'm cheap. I'm building up my winter funds so I can go ice fishing. Maybe. You could hide all kinds of shit with that. You just smear it right on there and you're good to go on that. Here you go. You want this car? Oh, yeah, that looks good. Oh, well, it has like 25 pounds of Bondo. 3 cans. Gallon cans. Bondo is a junk filler anyways. You gotta buy good shit to make it work right. That Bondo's for just like a jalopy, you slap it on and call it good. It don't matter if your seams are right or if it's got more buildup on that deal than the door. Holy shit. Right at the door seam, fucking people got about fucking 3 inches of Bondo there trying to fill in that cab corner or something. Yeah, like I said, I had more square bodies than I could count. At least 100 of them fuckers. And some people don't believe me. I'm like, they were fucking like $100. You could buy them all day. Yeah, they're never $100. Oh yeah, they were because I bought them. They were fucking everywhere. Well, yeah, I'd always have some bubbles. The air would be getting out of there somehow or another. The air would come out of there, and there'd be air pockets blowing out on the bundle. You just got done sending it, and it's still fucking. It's not even cured on the other end of it, blowing out bubbles. Man, you could buy. I bought a bunch of those. I bought that one Chrysler New Yorker there. It was, I don't know what year I bought it, but it was $25. They couldn't. The fucking junkyards wouldn't. They'd charge you to come and get that shit. You didn't get paid. They charge you to come and get the shit. Well, I bought it for $25 and fucking jumped approaches with it and all kinds of shit. That was the Dukes of Hazzard. Like this thing, I look all the time. I paid $800 for this 2003 F-150, and I got my money out of it and then some, and it's still going. So I can't complain about this Ford one bit. It rides a hell of a lot better too. It's higher from the factory. It's taller from the factory than and those new Chevys are fucking. They're all fucking garbage. Only thing I'd buy There's something with a Cummins in it. Maybe just tear that engine out and put it in something else. Yeah, I've done a lot of that trading around shit. Yeah, I'll do that. I used to do that all the time. No, I used to pedal cars off of here and there. When I had my shop, people they couldn't justify putting the money into the fucking thing, so they'd wipe off their bill clean and give me that car. Well, then I had a bunch of cars. I fixed them and I'd pedal them off or whatever. But you can't hardly do that either these days. I know what I got. Don't lowball me. Well, I know what I paid for it this long ago, and that's what I'm going to pay this now. I'm used to that cheap shit like that. This guy wanted, for this truck, he wanted like 1,800. He tried to, it had a leaky gas tank on it. He tried to think I was dumb and couldn't smell that or something. He tried to make me go over the passenger side. I was on my phone looking up a gas tank from that Rock Auto. It was like less than $100, so I already had ordered it before I even bought the truck. And I told him I'd give him 800. And that's it. And that leaky gas tank he tried to make me get away from, I said, and he didn't know what to do then. He's a younger guy. I don't know. He was like 25 or something like that. Started laughing. You think you tricked me? That gas tank's leaking over there? I said I could smell it and I could see it dripping. Yeah, they want $20,000 for, like, someone offered. I couldn't believe it. Someone offered me. I paid $1,000 for that '68, and someone offered me like almost 30 grand for it. I'm like, no. But I thought about it, and I was like, no, because I ain't gonna get. I'm never gonna get this one, another one of these like this, because every one I've gotten in, since I was a kid has been rotted out. No floors, no nothing. All rotted out cab corners. Just cab corners, it's all solid. It just got that rusty patina shit. You ruined it. You ruined it by clear coating it. Oh, you're not even a car guy. I'll never forget that guy that said that. Shut the fuck. You don't know what you're talking about. Told him to go home and go cry to his wife or his grandma or something. So when you pay for it, let me know when you paid for something. If that's your truck, let me. I said, I'll put that fucker in the crusher if I want. Yeah, Karen. Yeah, I want some of those cars I had. I had some of those ones that they all want. Like, remember all those station wagons? I used to rip out the big blocks out of them, throw them fucking things to the junkyard. Now they want these fucking Malibu station wagon, 69, Chevelle Malibu station wagon, whatever you want to call it. Whatever had the big blocks in it, like the Ford Country Squires and all that shit. They want all that shit now. That shit was, you wouldn't be caught fucking dead in this parking lot at any high school with one of those pieces of shit. now, they're, now they're like worth 40 grand and shit. Vista Cruisers. Fucking, they were a dime a dozen. Yeah, some guy trying to, tell me what I need to do. I won a steering wheel on this other channel I know, and it was one of those Forever Sharps. I had it in my truck for a minute. I don't like it. It's too small, and I didn't like it in there. I like the fatty. So he was telling me, you need to get that steering wheel right out of there right now. I said, when you can produce a title and this and that, then you can tell me to take it out or whatever, and I still won't fucking do it. You can, whatever. I pretty much told him, go fuck himself. You can't write that back because they'll get you on the comments for that. The YouTube will, and they'll demonetize you. That was on my other channel. I don't use that channel much, but it's got like 25,000 subscribers on it. It's hard to do one channel, let alone two. Oh yeah, I used to do all that snurfing or whatever, nerfing or whatever. You just hang on to the bumper of the shit and it'd be snow roads and it would go. I think it was nerf. I can't remember what the fuck they called it, but you just go behind the bumper and hold on until you couldn't hold on. You just snowsuit or snow Artie Cat snowmobile suit on and get on your knees and grab the bumper and go. Let's go. Dumb shit. Oh, I forgot my knee pads and my helmet. I need to ride my bicycle. Fucking man, I never even heard of that shit. You hurt yourself on your bike, that's your own goddamn fault. No, you don't need fucking 300 pounds of gear on to ride a bicycle. Maybe a helmet for some of these kids because they don't comprehend shit. Yeah, the jacket, your ball cap was your safety fucking gear. You didn't have no gloves on or boots. You had fucking Converse or Nikes on. It's a good time. I had a good time. I never got fucking hurt. I broke my arm on a three-wheeler because I was dumb and I drove on asphalt thinking it was going to turn the first time. And it didn't turn. I went into the trees and broke my arm. But that's just the way, that's truck driving. Yeah, yeah. Look, uh, some people don't, when you go water skiing, some people just don't know how to let go of the rope. They'll drown themselves holding on to that rope. I have to see what time it is. Well, I think I'll have to be back later because I'm gonna roll to my folks' house because it's that time. They're up now. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now. Meow.